Things worked out for you this past week in ways you totally did not expect. It's astrology time. Let's look at the energy for the week ahead. We start the week off on Monday with the moon in Capricorn, challenging Neptune and Aries. So there could be emotional challenges or fogginess around what new beginning we are having and our structural needs and foundations as it relates to that new beginning. Later on Monday, the moon will also be challenging the sun in Libra, making it a first quarter moon and time to take action from our intuition when the fog clears in order to have this new beginning. Then on Tuesday, the moon in Capricorn challenges Mercury and Libra. There could be some emotional conflict between how we're expressing ourselves, especially in relationships, as it relates to these foundations that we're building, these new structures or systems we're putting into place in order to have the change in our lives that we want. Uranus is still harmonizing with Pluto most of the week. So trust in the answers to come when they're meant to come and the divine timing of them, and accept the, unconventional. What comes about may shock you, may surprise you, but it is all going to work out in the ways that it needs to, despite any conflicts, delays, or challenges you face. Also on Tuesday, the moon will be opposite Jupiter and Cancer, so we might feel this tug of war between our emotional foundation and the ways we want to expand. We might also be really triggered by people in our life as Mercury is starting to oppose Chiron and Aries, and both are challenging Jupiter and Cancer. And on Tuesday, there will be a grand cross of this energy. So there could be a lot of tension in the sky on Tuesday. Take space as you need so that things don't get too heated and that you don't speak from a triggered or wounded place, but have the necessary time you need to reflect on it and come back to the conversation from a grounded place. That could continue into Wednesday, and then halfway through the day on Wednesday, the moon will move into Aquarius and over Pluto. It will harmonize with Uranus and Gemini. So again, there could be these unexpected changes and breakthroughs around whatever has been feeling emotionally challenging for you. Mars is still squaring Pluto this week as well, and the moon will also do so. But also on Wednesday, there could be challenges around our communication and what we need to expand in our lives to feel supported and nurtured, especially as it relates to our needs in relationships. Venus is approaching the South Node this week too. There could be a big release of our values, self-worth, mindset around those things, as well as relationships and finances. This is big energy of releasing the old and fully stepping into the new. That will be amplified on Thursday as the moon continues to move through Aquarius, will harmonize with the sun in Libra. So there could be flow between what's illuminated in our life and our emotions on Thursday. But Mercury is still approaching being opposite Chiron. So again, there could be some conversations we have that really trigger us to heal any wounds around our identity or confidence. But on Friday, there could be emotional harmony between our communication related to what has come up previously this week, as the moon in Aquarius will harmonize with Mercury in Libra. Like speaking from our hearts could really trigger the healing of a wound in us. That amplifies over the weekend, as on Saturday, the moon moves into Pisces, harmonizes with Mars and Scorpio, emotionally supporting the transformation we're in. Venus is going to be on the South Node in Virgo, opposite the North Node in Pisces. So again, there could be this big release of old patterns or belief systems as it relates to our values, worth, finances, relationships, so we can step into the new. That will be a big theme of the weekend, is like emotionally aligning ourselves with the new, trusting our intuition, trusting what's in front of us, because the answers probably are. And there could be an epiphany of like, oh, it's been in front of me the whole time. I just had to take my blinders off and see it. Especially on Sunday, as the moon is going to move over the North Node, be opposite the Venus-South Node conjunction, and it will harmonize with Jupiter and Cancer, supporting our emotional expansion. And then the moon will move over Saturn, calling for us to be emotionally disciplined with what our intuition is begging us to see and act on, even if it's totally unexpected and unconventional. How's this all showing up for you? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next week. Also, come find me on YouTube for your horoscope. Okay, bye.